Hey folks, so we just recently completed another update to our Migraineverland member area, and so I just wanted to give you a brief tour inside to show you what's there and to show you what's new. So since we first launched Migraineverland in 2014, our goal has been to create the premier resource for migraineurs who want to find their pill-free path to migraine freedom, which I now think is possible for anyone. And so with Migraineverland, we wanted to provide an extra level of support and guidance to those who wanted and needed it. And since its launch, we've continued to expand the resources that are provided to members. And since we've just completed a new update to incorporate some of those new resources, I wanted to give you a brief tour inside. So after you log in, which you do just by clicking on the login button and entering the credentials you create when you sign up, you'll come to this page, and you'll notice at the top that there's a news and announcements section. So we'll always have the next date for our upcoming clinic chat listed here. So that the clinic chat is our weekly group coaching session that we do with Migraineverland members. So with that, folks submit questions in advance, and then we work through those during the chat, and folks can ask follow-up questions during that time as well. And so we actually, in here down here is where you click on to actually go to the clinic chat. So that has the chat room where we all congregate on the day of the clinic chat. So the first option here, you'll notice, is to book a session with Dr. T, which is me. So I'm really excited to announce that I'm opening up a few slots for working one-on-one with folks. I've had a lot of requests over the past couple of years to do some online one-on-one sessions, and happy to announce that I finally have some availability to do so. And I have a couple of different options or programs along those lines that you can choose from, and you can click this link here to learn more about it. And given that there's only limited availability for me to do those sessions, this option will only be available for existing Migraineverland members. However, there won't be any additional cost, as we'll apply the cost of the membership towards the cost of these sessions. So you can click here inside the membership to learn more about what's available with those one-on-one programs and what all it entails, and to go ahead and schedule your first session. You'll also find the link to our private members-only Facebook group. So we previously had a forum that we hosted on the site, but we decided to phase that out since most folks are on Facebook and tend to be spending their time there. So that's primarily where we'll have the forum for members and where we'll chat with you guys. But we also, for the folks that aren't in Facebook or just who want to chat on the site in real time, we've also created just a general chat room where you can discuss whatever topic you'd like with other members. And then here you'll find a link to the archives for Primal Provisions. So Primal Provisions is our weekly meal planning service that we provide. So every week we send out a set of meal plans that comes complete with a grocery list as well as recipes for the entire week, and prep day instructions for preparing everything in advance on the weekend. And so as a member, you get that subscription, which is an email you'll get every week, but you'll also have access to the entire archive of prior meal plans and recipes. So if we click that, you'll see that you'll have all the prior recipes. So those are divided into primary menus, which is kind of like the main meal plan, and then keto menus for folks who are going keto, and then an easy menu for recipes that just have 5 ingredients or less. So if we click on one of these, we'll go to the primary menu, and you'll see a big archive of all of our primary menus. So you can see on here what the meal plan is for the week, and you can select any one of them And that will get you the entire meal plan for the week. So the grocery list, the prep day instructions, as well as the recipe for every single thing. So you've got all of those. And so that's our entire archive of meal plans. And you can see there's a bunch in there already. And that will continue to grow as we continue to add more meal plans. So you'll have the option of selecting from the one we send out every week or browsing through the archives and finding one for yourself. So we think that's a pretty great resource, and hopefully you'll take advantage of it. You'll also have access to the full archives of the chatter. So I mentioned before that every week we get together for our group coaching session, and the chatter is the transcript that we send out every week, which is the transcript from that session. So that's a subscription separately as well, but it's also something you receive with your Migraineverland membership. So you'll get that weekly email with the transcript, in addition to being able to participate and ask questions in the clinic chats. So if we click on that, you'll see that we have all of the back issues for the chatter. So you can browse, you can see these are the table of contents, so you can check out what we talked about, and then click on any of the issues, and you can either read them on the computer or download them, print them out, whatever you want. But they're in a PDF, which is the same format as the Primal Provisions meal plans as well. So all that stuff can be printed out. So you just click on one, and you can view the entire chatter. So these are all of our back issues, and again, this will continue to expand as we send out issues. So let's say there are 31 in there right now and growing. And as I mentioned earlier, one of the other benefits to being a member is that you can access any of our 30-day challenges at no additional cost. So some of you may know about our 30-day Keto Blast challenge, which has been really popular and we've gotten a lot of great feedback about. And we're soon be launching our first Migraine Miracle Jump Start Challenge, which is also going to include the Beast Slayer Training Academy, which is a full comprehensive course designed to equip you with all the knowledge and tools and habits you need to be successful after you're just getting started with the plan. So soon there'll also be a link for the Beast Slayer Training Academy course, because we want everybody who's a member to go through that, whether or not they do it as part of the Jumpstart Challenge or just on their own. So that's another thing we're excited about. So we've got those two challenges, and we'll also be soon introducing another Back to Basics challenge. So those are all, again, available if you want to participate in them as a member at no additional cost. So all of these things, like the Primal Provisions subscription and the Chatter subscription, and then the archives and all the past editions, as well as the challenges and so on, would come out to well over $100 a month if you were to purchase them all separately. But with the membership to Migraineverland, it comes out to just under $25 a month. So we think that's a really good value, and it's our goal to try to provide our members of Migraineverland with a really great value. And as I mentioned earlier, we'll continue to make any additional resources we create available to existing Migraineverland members. So the value of the membership is only going to continue to grow. So we'd love to have you as part of the Migraineverland family. Thanks so much for watching, and go slay the beast.